on a big story that went live last week.
So last week we did mention how the UAE came up with new abortion laws. However, the UAE expanded its abortion laws with 3 new approved cases. The UAE abortion laws were recently announced, as mentioned, with exception of some cases, and many wondered about other cases such as rape and so on, while the UAE now will permit abortion cases in case of rape or incest, making a significant milestone in the country's abortion laws. And experts believe this change will enhance the health and safety of women in the United Arab Emirates.
For more information, the Cabinet Resolution of number 44 of 2024 related to the medical liability law states that abortion is allowed if the pregnancy is the result of intercourse with a female against her will, without her consent, or without adequate volition, and if the person who caused the pregnancy is an ancestor of the woman or of someone who's basically ineligible for marriage relatives.
And as well, abortions for rape or incest require proof by the public prosecution. Now, the fetus must be under 120 days old and the procedure should be safe. Details regarding request spouses have not been specified in the resolution.
A licensed gynecologist can perform the procedure at an approved healthcare facility if the conditions are met. The woman must receive medical and social counselling before and after the procedure.
And finally, the law applies to both Emiratis and expats as well, who are non-Emiratis, but they must have legally resided in the UAE for at least 1 year before submitting their request.
Yeah, I think it's great that we made the announcements last week. There's a lot of questions, and I think this really clears up a lot of what you're asking. And I think if you're concerned, if you have any private questions that you want to ask, you don't want to put them on a public forum, if it's related to the news, you can direct them to our DMs. You can also just go directly to healthcare providers and they'll be able to give you that information. So if you have any queries or concerns, just go directly to your healthcare provider.
Well, I agree with you, and let's jump to